If you would like, yeah, sure, yeah.
Hey everybody, it's Dismount19K here, back with you with another tutorial video. We're going to learn about the forge and smelting and crafting stuff out of the forge. So we have 3 forges here down here in our little forge room with supply chests with random stuff in it. So here we have our first list of random stuff that you can create. You can make an anvil, cooking grill, cooking pot, forged iron, forged steel. Some of the stuff, if you notice, the forged steel has a little hat with a guy above it. You have to actually learn that as a skill. The mini bike chassis has a book around it that is going to indicate that you need to read the book to be able to make that. So what we're going to do is kind of look at some of this stuff. Forged steel, if you look at it, it's going to take iron and clay, which we have in this forge right here. We have iron, we have clay. It's still smelting stuff, so we can make forged steel out of that. We can also make forged iron, cooking pot. Cooking pot takes also clay and iron. The anvil, also clay and iron. If you notice up here to the top right is with the tools that you need to make different stuff. So let's go to, like, let's say, what do I know that needs other stuff? Bullet casings. So we have this skill, we've read the book to make the bullet casings. However, if you look up here at the top, right above where it says what you need to make it, right here it says calipers are required. So the calipers are right here. You have to find calipers right now in the game to be able to craft those. Some of the stuff requires a tool and die kit, which is this one over here. I believe what requires a tool and die kit? Tool and die. Oh, there we go. So the rocket casings require a tool and die set, and it indicates that right up here, and it will tell you, it'll have a red X beside it if you can't make it, and it will have a green check mark if you can, like the forged, let's see what it makes. Right there. The iron arrowheads require an anvil, so it has a green check mark right here. So you have certain requirements. It kind of works like the crafting system, except for with the forge, you have to actually craft that stuff. You have to actually smelt it into the forge to be able to craft that stuff. And if you notice right over here it says smelting, we have 2 different items going in there, the iron and the clay, and then it'll tell you how much of each material you have in that particular forge. So right here we have 7,355 iron, 2,255 clay, and then as you go to different items it'll tell you, hey, you need 10 iron, 10 clay to make forged steel. Different stuff. We can go into this forge here. I have stone and clay in this one. Stuff like brick pavers, brick stairs requires more clay and stone. So yeah, each thing that you make takes different stuff. If we go back over here to this one here, if you look, the bullet casings need brass and clay, which we have no brass in this. So the brass is actually highlighted in red right here. If you look right here, saying that you don't have enough to make any bullet casings. Any brass that you put in there, or clay or iron, will add 5 for every so many seconds. I don't know what the exact time is for it, but it will add that 5 of those for every 1 that you put in there to the brass, the lead, the glass, the stone, the clay, the iron. And then you can use those to smelt different things. So I'm going to show you an example here. We're going to make we'll make some steel, because we can always use steel for random stuff. So we can do however many we want. Right now I can make 234 steel. Don't think we really need that much, so let's just do, we'll say 20. So there's 20. We're crafting those. You just hit up like you do in the crafting menu. That will craft those, and I'll put them over here in the output. So if it automatically takes it out of the iron and the clay. As you're doing that, it will continue to smelt whatever you have in here. So it's a good idea to have stuff in the smelting as you're crafting stuff, so that you're always putting more materials into the forge to make more stuff. So then we take that out of the output, right thumbstick, the R3 is going to put that into your inventory, back out, and if you notice right there, I got 20 forged steel in my inventory now. Same thing with, we'll just go over here and we'll do some cement. Again, cement is a, it's a skill that you have to learn. You have to buy points in it to be able to do that. Now, if you notice, the crafting is gray right now, and the reason that is because we don't have any fuel in the forge to actually be able to turn this on to make it. So what we want to do is go down here, we'll grab our lump of coal. You can use coal, wood, other stuff. You can use chairs, wood fence, basically anything in real life that would burn, you can stick in here to use as fuel. So we're going to put, let's put 4 minutes worth of fuel in here, and we're going to craft, oh, we don't need that much. Let's go, let's do 20 cement. And actually right now we're crafting stairs, so we don't want to do that. Let's go to cement. We're going to craft 20 cement. Hit our up on the directional pad, it's going to start crafting. And as you notice, it comes out of here. It goes into our output. We can put that in here. And if you look, our stone is at 8,015. So let's do another 20. It automatically goes down 100. So it's just like your crafting menu, except for it's basically a sub-crafting menu that is an item that you have to make to do that. So that's pretty much how the forges work. The campfires work pretty much the same way. We'll do another tutorial video on the campfires later on, but right now that's how you do the campfires. Go ahead and remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you like this video, leave your comments down below. Give a shout out to Joseph66Hole on YouTube, and we'll see you guys later.